Hello lovelies! First of all, I just need to let you guys know that I did not wake up like this. I woke up about an hour ago and I rushed because I've only got an hour to make this video before I've got to go and do something else. And I don't even think I put my makeup on right. Anyway, I just need to let you guys know that YouTubing isn't always what it seems. I don't want to put a negative spin on YouTube or its community at all. I just feel like we need to have a healthy chat about what we watch on a regular basis. And also, before we go on, I don't want you guys to think that I think I'm exempt from the fakeness that goes on YouTube. I know I've been fake in my life. I think we all have. And I think I've been fake a lot on YouTube as well. But please, I need you to hear me out. How often have you sat down and watched a YouTube video where you're like, wow, that person is so pretty and everything looks so nice and I feel so mediocre just sitting here in my dressing gown watching. Really feel very, sometimes I could even say ugly compared to what I'm seeing on YouTube a lot of the time. But what we do need to remember is that makeup and the whole look that we see is all part of the production, because ultimately YouTube is a show. Candles in the background and the pink and the fact that I actually put lipstick on. For all you know, that YouTuber is going to finish the video, wipe off all the makeup, put on a long shirt that probably has holes in it, and they're gonna sit all day and edit that footage. You know, they're just normal people and you must never feel like you need to replicate what you see on YouTube. It's not reality, it's just for the show. The next thing I really feel like we need to address are morning routines. I'm not 100% sure why morning routines have become so popular. Perhaps, you know, they're just relaxing to watch and they kind of set like an ideal version of what you might like your life to be. Again, I really wouldn't suggest beating yourself up if you don't wake up in the morning with an elegant yawn and you take off your eye mask and you're like, oh, I'm ready for the day, and then you go and chop up your strawberries. I mean, honestly, don't get upset if that's not your life, because it's not the YouTuber's life either, trust me. And I don't really need to add anything more. When YouTubers do their monthly favorites, you've got to realize that some of the things that they're showing you aren't always going to be their absolute favorites. Sometimes they have sponsored stuff that they have to show off, and other times they've received a whole load of goodies in the mail that they just feel obligated to share with their viewers. Take it with a pinch of salt, and of course enjoy it. I mean, like, if instead of going shopping, sometimes it's nice to watch a favorites video. Watch it, but just remember what you're watching. I've been watching a lot of vlogs lately. I really enjoy them, especially Casey Neistat's vlogs, because they've got this beginning, middle, and end, and they've always got a moral of the story, and they're just cinematically. But there are a lot of YouTubers who have vlogging channels and they live this very exciting life, especially from the outside as a viewer. And we watch these vlogs and we feel like our lives aren't as great. I don't know if this does happen to you, but it happens to me where I'm like, why aren't I on holiday in that amazing place? I know, they're meant to be the closest thing to being real, but they really aren't. So many things happen throughout the day, and the things that you choose to vlog are usually the things that aren't the most exciting or the most realistic or the most honest, because when you are having a realistic, honest, beautiful moment, you're not likely to bring out your cell phone or camera or whatever and film it. You know, you're too busy living. And again, I don't think vlogs are bad things to watch. They're a type of entertainment. A lot of people love them. They do super well on YouTube. You get to know your YouTubers a little better from other angles. It's great. But just remember that it is not real life. So don't beat yourself up. I know I keep saying don't beat yourself up. It's as if, you know, we're all going like this the whole time. Don't beat yourself up if, you know, you haven't done that over the weekend yourself. You just sat there in your pajamas, watched YouTubers all day and eaten ice cream. It's fine. Believe me, it's fine. It's really been making me laugh recently, the type of clickbaity things that we're seeing on our news feeds. And I am not exempt. I know I'm not exempt. I'm pretty sure this video's thumbnail was also a little bit clickbaity, and it's kind of like an embarrassing topic. Like, I feel like I'm kind of flustered right now. Whatever the thumbnail says, you're not necessarily gonna get, unfortunately, but it is a way to sort of bring you in quickly, and hopefully there'll be something within the video that you do enjoy. There are some people who don't have to, and that is incredible. Like, wow, well done to you amazing YouTubers. But some people have to do it. It's just like, that's the only way their viewers are gonna respond. I think that's what we believe. Anyway, we see really cool, clean-cut, highly edited, beautiful scenes of people's lives. And so naturally, we think that that is a YouTuber's life. They are so lucky and everything is just great. Flowers, roses, views, money, everything. It's not like that at all. It is a career at the end of the day. Don't sit there and think, I need to be a YouTuber so I can have the best career ever. Look at these people, they're having the best time. And don't just look at the holidays that YouTubers sometimes go on. Quite often those holidays are spent worrying about your next video, or how you're going to vlog the holiday to make sure that it's worth it for your YouTube career, and you can't even sit down and enjoy a meal without taking out your phone to Instagram it or Snapchat something that's going on in the corner there. It's just like endless. So if your goal is to become a YouTuber, I do not want to discourage you. I just want to make you aware of the fact that it's also a lot of hard work, and a lot of YouTubers would sometimes love to take a break and they can't. So just remember that. Those friendships are real. Of course they're real, but you've also got to see them as two colleagues meeting each other because they have the same interests and the same career paths, and they like to help each other out. Do not see it, because it's in your face, as more significant than your friendship with a BFF. When you sit down and have a coffee with your friend and neither of you go on your phones because you're having so much fun, or you have an amazing sleepover where you speak till all hours of the night and you don't tell a soul about what you spoke about. Those type of things are really real, and you must cherish that, and don't feel like you need to have this amazing friendship that is spoken about online all the time to make it legitimate. And then finally, YouTubers are just like regular people, and they don't always speak in the most clever, witty way. There's a lot of editing that goes on. You would have seen millions of jump cuts in this video already. Don't worry if you can't communicate like the YouTuber you watched previously who was able to say everything so seamlessly. And I want to conclude this video. I feel like it needs a conclusion, because I don't want to throw all this out there and be like, YouTube is fake. Because there needs to be a point to this, a point that makes us feel better about the world and better about watching YouTube and better about making YouTube videos. I really don't want to get this wrong. Like, I wrote this out and I'm really proud of what I said, so I'm just gonna read it. Because I can't remember it so easily like you think I might. YouTube is fabulous, but like any industry, there is going to be a certain amount of fakeness that drives it. Look at the music industry. What's important is to recognize this, that you don't get carried away and that you don't crave to have other people's lives. I think that's a big one. That was like the big main point of this video. Don't let a YouTube video question your own quality of life when it really doesn't need to. And please carry on watching what you love on YouTube, but just never take what you have, a wonderfully truthful and real life, for granted. I'll see you next week.